Wait, I liked one. I liked Bouncy.
Okay.
On your Instagram post today. What's Bouncy mean? I'm going to ask you. What do you think Bouncy means?
Yeah, that was a weird one. Bouncy.
I know. Let's hit a weird one.
I honestly, if somebody said
this is Bouncy.
Well, here, yeah. So here's what I'll say. Bounce is a particular term about how a beat feels. Like if you have that bounce. So maybe that could be what somebody's talking about. I've been thinking so much in like sonic characteristics of mixes and productions, but bouncy, having that bounce is a literal feeling, like you just did. Like you're even just bobbing your head. We're saying bouncy, and I'm moving. Like
I live for the bounce.
I live for the bounce too. I think of, there is a genre called bounce music, but even well beyond that, bounce is just the rhythm being right. And that is actually, that's actually a great thing to bring up. It's a note you get a lot. My buddy Tom, it was A&R. He joked, suggesting, can you make it a bit cooler? Because that's a note that I've gotten before from other people. But it's just the idea of these terms that don't have a direct application to like, I'm going to turn this knob or I'm going to do this. So something like it needs to have that bounce. Can it be bouncier? To me, it's like a rhythmic puzzle. It's how do you make something just feel great rhythmically that you want your body to move to, and that's such a subjective thing.
It's less straightforward. It's less of the same.
It's not sonic. It's rhythmic.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm having a complete mind fuck on.
So we're using all these words. It's hard.
No, I don't do MIDI anymore these days. What's the? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. MIDI.
Yeah, 1 through 128. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Binary.
No, the sensitivity, the articulation, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Velocity.
Yeah, velocity. My God, I couldn't even think of the fucking word.
So we forgive you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a mixture of velocity and the quantization of the swing. It's like the space between the grooves is what, I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is like that's what creates the bounce. And
I hope that 25 more people say velocity.
I know.
It's like 9 in a row.
That's I'm hungry and my brain is not on yet.
And you've played all that tennis. Yeah, I think bounce is a subjective thing that is about rhythm. It's about the feel of the rhythm. It's not a sonic thing. It's a rhythmic feel. And that's interesting, because that is a note that I've gotten before, versions of that. And it is a relationship. It's
looser. A bounce is looser. It's not so tight. It's not so straightforward.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a bounce. It's a looseness. It's something that only you can feel. Like it's not a computer. It's not clocked.
Yeah, and a bouncy beat can be right on the clock if the velocity and the relationship between the notes.
The good ones aren't, though.
Groove.
Money Trees got bounce, Kendrick, and it's not on the grid.
But you listen to some of those like Manny Fresh beats that are right on the grid, but maybe it's the relationship of the sample that's behind the beat doing a weird thing. So you can have straight quantized things in a relationship with stuff that isn't, in order to get that bounce. Timbaland always talks about that bounce.
Yeah, he's got nothing on the grid.
I think Timbaland to me is the ultimate producer with bounce. That's the best thing to me.
Reference Timbaland.
You want to know what bounce is? Just listen to Timbaland beats. Any of those Missy Elliott records, Aaliyah, whatever, all that stuff.
Thanks for watching. Just a reminder, all of this content is free. There's no secret knowledge here. We don't have sponsors. We don't run ads. We don't have a Patreon. All that we ask in return is that you share it with somebody. Thanks.